Buongiorno, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Your resident Darth Despondos at your service. Stupid things people say. I served in the military to stop that stuff. Okay. Awesome. Okay, well then how come there's so much of it still around and still happening and new stuff's popping up? That's such a ridiculous statement. My other dad, my late best friend's dad, in which my dad and him argue nonstop. And I always said that they're the two sides of the same coin. But he was telling me, well, he doesn't drive. He doesn't because he doesn't like the airport security. And that's fine. That's fine and dandy. Okay. I didn't care for it. I mean, it is a big pain in the ass, and people will say, it's an invasion of our freedoms. Our freedoms are taken away, and our privacy is being invaded. Okay, well then what else are we supposed... I mean, there's a lot of things that we're supposed to do. And we do those things, but that doesn't solve the problem in and of itself at the gate of that airport. Somewhere, somehow, there will have to be an invasive search in order to stop people who are in fact trying to do things from another 9/11 happening. If there's a better solution, I'm all for it. But until then, this is the only thing we have. And they have those metal detectors where the person gets inside and they spin them around, and they can do that without doing full body cavity searches. But he seems to have a mindset in which his hang-ups are based on, I would have to say, very childlike, very childish considerations. It's like, I don't really like airport security and the searches, but I like to fly better than I like to drive. I love money, but I don't like coming to work, but I have to do it. Because then he'll make some kind of ridiculous statement like, oh, you must like having guys stick their fingers in your ass. It's like, no. It's like any time that there's something that you're willing to put up with, or you're willing to not let bother you, and it's something that bothers him, he immediately accuses of you of liking it. It's like, you're so fucking stupid. I love him to death, but he's got a lot of really idiotic ideas and mindset things. And I didn't think to say this to him, but I will next time, because I really didn't have a good comeback. It's like, it was so stupid. It's like, what do you say to something like that? It's like, it's so dumb. I would just kind of befuddled and just let it go. But I should have said several things. I should have said, well, you didn't do a very good job, because hundreds of people were killed on 9/11 in those attacks on the attempted attack on the Pentagon, and the attacks with the planes flying into our World Trade Center. You didn't do a very good job. Or you, well, I'll say, well, if with that logic, we should be able to just shut down our entire military, our whole military system. We don't need a military. If you accomplish what you say you accomplish by serving in the military, well, shoot, we should just shut it down and save ourselves millions of tax dollars. Um, Also, too, and I'm trying not to sound ridiculous, but actually it's kind of along his sensibility because he is a liberal Democrat of sorts. I mean, he's conservative on some things, and I'm kind of right there with him in a lot of things, but a lot of it, like I said, a lot of his ideas and a lot of his mindsets are based in a childlike reality of something that doesn't exist. One is that he doesn't. Okay, I'm all for unions, and I've talked about this before in other videos, but I'm all for unions. But son of a bitch. Well, anyway, I got my battery's about dead. I'm all for unions. Okay, now we're back. Let's see here. But he talks about unions like they can do no wrong, and he talks about there's no way that unions can get so greedy that they can actually become what they set out to guard against. They can basically become like corrupt corporations themselves. Um, his or It's saying this: you don't, by being bothered by that, you're actually letting the terrorists win, because you're letting yourself be bothered by that stuff, and you've let them win. So it's stupid. I'll talk to you later.